Hello guys. Hopefully he's indeed offline. If not, this stream will be as fast as 5 seconds. You guys better hope that he's indeed offline. I have no idea. I really have no idea. Is he really offline? Is he really offline? Fingers crossed. Please. 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 Please be offline. Okay. Fuck, he's online? No, he's online! Fuck. I knew he's pretending to be offline. That sucks, guys. Can we cancel this, please? Please? Can we cancel? I don't want to kill my T-Force. Farewell, T-Force. It's good to have you. Looks like we don't give a shit. We are still going to back him. Oh, he burns! Oh, he burns! What the? That doesn't make any sense. What? Who speed the fucking timer? Own up. Who speed the freaking timer? Are you serious? The audio still cannot make it. Let me figure out what be the reason, huh? I suspect it's because I just turned on the music, and that's the reason why there's some kind of fancy that resulted in the beatbox. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, apparently one of our guildmate is kind of noob. He speed the fucking timer for no reason. That's so irritating. I hate Joker who speed fucking timer for no reason. I think there's some kind of Joker. Oh, the first garrison. Look at this. This guy garrison in... What did he garrison with? He garrison in T4? Are you serious? Wait. I need to know who is the culprit. Who fucking speed out our timer. We could time it together with another guy. That will be so much of a difference. By the way, how is the audio quality? Is it terrible as fuck right now? Finally, the coins is working again. Who the fuck speed the timer? I'm getting a bit pissed off now. Very pissed off. I need to know who is the spy in our guild, man. It's not Sammy. It's not Granny. That's fucking irritating. Very irritating indeed. Okay, box. Fucking black sheep should be kicked. Cuban. Daddy please Granny. Daddy? Granny? Choose one. Choose one to kick. Fucking irritating. He was online in a fucking war gear with he started off with monster hunting gear. Is it monster hunting gear? Then he shortly after this, he swapped to war gear right after the timer countdown to 0. So he figured that he fumbled a bit and changed to war gear before we even march off. But for some reason, we set a timer, but someone in our guild decided to speed our timer. Fucking joke. This kind of guy shouldn't be in our guild at all. This is a fucking spoiler. Okay? So that hit, as usual, 30 barbecue has vermiphobia. 1 stun, 1 shoe, 1 DPS, 2 DPS, 3 DPS. This is the standard breakdown I always advocate. It's always a case of 1 stun, 1 shoe, 1 stun, 1 shoe, 3 DPS. This is the default best way to leverage on all the familiars and deal the maximum amount of damage. Okay, so just this hit in war gear, we managed to walk back with quite a majority survival rate. And look at this, he's doing a great job. His familiar is okay. He's using the familiar that I always advocate, right? Reduce the infantry max HP by 32%. What the fuck? He totally countered us. He totally countered us. Are you serious? That's fucking irritating. He was in what? Infantry wedge, right? Infantry feelings. His hero is quite good. In fact, his hero is one of the best for infantry frontline, because he got the two best free to play infantry hero, Demon Slayer, and this, what is this guy called? These two will increase 100% infantry HP. Watcher is infantry as well, so there are 3 infantry heroes. Rose Knight is Calf, and this goblin is range. Fuck, man. I am very pissed off now. Probably had to cut the stream because this is uncalled for. Make a new guild. Your followers can follow me. I will think about it. Not for now. Hey, it's 1 PM. What is the new challenge for today? Nah, I'm looking for the Chaos Dragon, but apparently Chaos Dragon is not up and ready. So guys, do you guys know what's the concept of a timer? Do you guys know? Wait, let me see whether the heist is working today. Heist 100. Is it working? Yes, it's working! So you can just type heist 100 to join in, and if you win, you get extra coins. So, so the main thing about timer, right? In case you guys is not a spy and just do cock things up, a bit naive and don't know what's the point of timer. The point of a timer is, let's say in a rally like this, right? We send all the march except for one troop that is marching like more than 1 hour away, far away. Okay? This will only mean that that one troop is on purpose there so that we can time the rally precisely. So as and when the rally leader thinks is a good time to release the march, right? He will just release that one troop, and the march will automatically start approaching that rally target over here. Okay? But apparently, that guy has no concept of a timer, or he is a freaking spy that decided to speed up the freaking timer. So that doesn't make any sense at all. Hey, that's not the way to gamble. You can't flip your coins. There's only 3 ways to... There's only 3 ways. Heist, boss, or duel. Duel is the most offensive way to use your coins, because you kind of like choose someone in the chat, right? And challenge him. And that guy had to accept your challenge. Wait. Let me see whether I can challenge someone over here. Smash. Oh, I'm the only one who won. You guys' luck sucks. Is this a way to duel someone? Yes! Duel is working! Amazing! I just randomly duel some random guy. Okay, what happened to Worthy Prince? Do you know that I would prefer not to come out with a conclusion of what really happened to Worthy Prince, what he did wrong, what he did right, because I have to respect whoever that's in this plight now. Because all the hearsay, all the rumors we heard so far, right? They are just rumors, right? They're just rumors. So whether is it true or not, it's just bits and pieces of a whole big puzzle. So if I were to just say something based on a screenshot that I received that, okay, Worthy Prince buy packs at a very cheaper rate, stuff like this, this is going to spread and give false information to the public that he's a cheater, he's a fraud. But that's the reason why I choose not to comment. But apparently, that Ryan guy commented and showed picture to create a lot of he want, just like a typical reporter, he immediately want Worthy Prince to step out and give the whole explanation about this. To me, I guess probably you can do in a more tactful way. Let him has his holiday rest. He said he's going to be back by 30th, right? So let him come back later on. And wait. So let him come back later on and explain in further details. So it's not really wise. Smash Tuber didn't accept the fight. Oh, dual works. That's so cool. So, who is a better content creator? I guess both have their pro and cons. Okay, so one content creator is one that only play music on the background, and you guys will just enjoy the fight while it unfolds. It's just music per se. Another content creator is more versatile, more dynamic in a way how he present his content, with some narration of what happened. In my honest opinion, obviously Worthy Prince is better. This is just my honest opinion. So whatever it is, wish them all the best, but I don't think it's smart to come up with some drama when you only got a piece of that puzzle. Do you heard about a story of 5 blind men touching a cow? So it's the same case. So one was touching the tail, then you say that, oh, this thing is hairy like fuck. Another guy is touching the face. It's like, oh, this is... So it's all of different parts of the puzzle. How are we going to know the full story? Just let him explain by himself by 30th, I guess. Okay, who is our next target? Let's see. What the fuck? What is... Who is buying all the packs? What? Roshan won again. Come on. What is wrong with the boss? The boss is imbalanced. And by the way, this is level 2 Roshan. If there's more than 10 of you who join the boss, right? You guys would be playing against Mephisto or some other Dura. What the fuck? Okay, let me just say some of the rumors. Fine Prince, based on what I know, the rumors of what actually happened for Worthy Prince. Fine Prince rumors. It's not something that I verified. There's first version is Worthy Prince managed to identify the packs using the diamond store. Alright? So with the use of diamond store, he's able to buy the champ packs at a very big discounted rate, or probably a 80% plus discount, because IGG has no idea of how to have a apple to apple comparison of the currency rate. So this is the fault of IGG. Yet and he totally leveraged on that to buy cheaper packs. Okay? And to the extent that IGG deemed him to be exploiting it and banned him. This is version number 1. Version number 2 is more exaggerated. That was something that was told by someone in my guild. He was saying that this diamond store, their guildmate actually identify an exploit in the diamond store, whereby they are able to recharge at a rate that is close to free, or perhaps free, and they was able to push up and get all the packs, right? And that's the reason why they mentioned Worthy Prince is able to max out some of the champ gear so quickly, because bear in mind previously Worthy Prince gear is mediocre, and only on recent times he's able to push up most of his gear to champ gold level. That's the reason why. But all these are just rumors. We need the first person to come out with his own reason before we further ascertain whether this is truth or not. So I just present what is rumors, but other than that, I shall not comment whether I believe it or I don't believe it, because I have no idea. Let him do the first comment. What? Share his secret cause my gear sucks. I don't know. But facts is few of the members in POA got themselves banned. Let me see if I got a screenshot. Jotomate How many members of them get banned? Okay, based on what I have a screenshot of a chat that a member from POA, right? That member was saying that 5 people in POA got banned because of using diamonds to buy packs. And he was saying that one guy bought 2 times 11k heroes through the use of diamonds and also got banned. Worthy Prince got banned as well. So basically the whole guild is falling apart after 6 of them got banned. So that's long story short. But exactly what happened behind the scene? No comments! I have no idea. As what he said, right, he's not leaving the YouTube community, so probably he will do more content, but probably it's not gonna be YouTube anymore. So that is kind of unfortunate, guys. Can I try something? I will just duel a random guy and I just need one of you to reply. Okay, let me try duel Dylan Greeny. See whether is it fine. Try. Looks like Mixie is going for Emperor this time. He's boosting. Sorry, my knowledge for Lots Mobile is not as good as what you think. Did you just duel me? How dare you? Let me try to reply you. Accept. No! I lost! Oh my god! Okay, so who is the one that you say is Mixie? Who is Mixie? The person in context that is going for Emperor, the first one obviously is Sky Erjo. Okay? Without a doubt, his intention is quite apparent. He's trying to push up his might to as big as it seems. He's trying to be the next Emperor, because Emperor, the main way for you to win an Emperor is to leverage on the gaps between all the rally leaders, right? So he have to be stationed near the Emperor base and capitalize on the short intervals of 1 to 2 seconds, few seconds between the rallies, sending solo marches. Okay, a very good example is this. Back then when FY Zan do the solo marches, right? Look at this. I don't know whether I still have the report or did I delete it away. What the fuck? Did I delete that report away, then it's so unfortunate for you guys. No, where's the FY 展 one? There's a part whereby FY 展 oh, this one. Okay, this is a typical emperor way to send things. So back then when FY 展 is trying to be emperor, the default way of how he's trying to win, right? He will send, oh, battle report expire. But anyway, he sent full infantry march with all the familiars without leader. So he by default he always have 1 shield, 1 DPS, 2 DPS, 3 DPS, and 1 stun. It's always the case of like this. And that's how he managed to get second placing, but he was way far away from the Emperor base. So that's the reason why he lost by quite a big margin, 20% margin from the first placing. First placing was KW Chen Ye, who won 2 hours and 2 hours plus, and FY Zone was like 1 hour and 50 minutes. So obviously that's the reason why Sky Erjo is trying to push for might. The second guy that probably want to be the next emperor LCC. Who is LCC? This one? This Joker? Oh, so currently this Joker has a Emperor shoe. You mean Imperial Bawak? Okay, so if LCC is trying to push for Emperor, wow, that is a very big alliances. Looks like it's kind of supported by CTK. So if that's the case, right, probably LCC, I will put my bets on LCC. Because if he were to have some affiliation with the CTK family, that family is fucking beast. Probably will win Sky. No doubt Sky is trying their very best, right? It'll be tough for them. Give level 51? Oh. Yeah. So Imperial Bawak. But honestly, LCC Mix C doesn't ring a bell. I always thought that the next emperor is this guy in our kingdom. It's KW Chen Ye. That guy who actually stay shielded. This guy. And I think I have it here. This guy. The next guy that potentially want to be the next emperor is Chen Ye, who bought another emperor account with 2 emperor pieces. Okay? So honestly, right, I thought Chen Ye, who recently bought this new emperor account with Imperial Bawak and Stately Tau set, right, with already 2 pieces, right, he actually zero off his account. I repeat, this guy, this Chen Ye account, zero off his account to 1.2 billion might. This is all core might, by the way, core might. So the reason why he did that is because he want to purchase gems from the black market. You must know that the gems in the black market, there's a certain might criteria. Let's say you're like 1 billion might, the cost of equivalent of 100,000 gems will be at a higher rate. But let's say you are a very low might guy, perhaps like 50 million, the cost of 100,000 gems will be the cost of like a quarter of what it costs if let's say you're above 1 billion. So that's the reason why he pushed down his might to 1.2 billion. Okay? No, that's not 2 full account. That is not 2 full account. 2 full account is another one. 2 full account is the 2 full account also have this Imperial Bawak as well as Stately Tau set. But 2 full account, right, is currently in another guild. I can't remember the guild already. This is a separate account. 2 full, as you know, is the one, the S9SOT, as you guys know, a few years ago. So he's trying to purchase how many million? Is it 400 million gems? That's a lot. 400 million gems. That's enough for you to push up to 100 billion might. 400 or 500 million gems. What the fuck? But he tried to trying his very best to purchase from the black market, but someone else is fighting for that gems. So they kind of like auction out the gems and see who is going to purchase it. I have no conclusion now. So I think he's trying to finalize whether he's getting it or not. Is it 400 million gems? I have to find the message. It's not confirmed yet. Let me double check. So someone from black market was saying that he's trying to purchase it. Did someone just got timeout? It was not me. It was my bot. So I don't really time out anyone in the chat. So I just let the bot run, do the things he's supposed to do. So if you got timeout, you might be typing something very offensive. Runish player. That's not the way to duel. Okay? So see, to duel someone, you have to duel, space, and type the whole name of that guy. Let me see whether I'm doing the right thing. Am I doing the right thing? I'm doing the right thing now. So all you need to do is type my full name, then we'll fight. Okay? Wait. Is the new Material Madness pack worth it in your opinion? What's so madness about the pack? Hey, guys! It's free! Should I press it? Yesterday was like ridiculous bad. Holy shit! Hey, this looks very cheap. $100 million gems at 80 million might. $15 for... Oh, thanks for clarification. Obviously, I exaggerated as I always used to be. Thanks. Wrong spelling lah! My name is not Alpha, it's Alpha. This pack seems decent, but honestly, I wouldn't get it. I will not get this pack. I would rather get the... Oh, this pack also seems very decent. In terms of value for money, nowadays, whatever it is, I'm kind of reluctant to... buy any packs anymore, because all these are real money. I kind of want to tone down and be low profile and just do the free to play method, regardless of whether it's a very good bargain or not. I prefer not to do anymore. This is the most expensive pack in the whole world. You guys know this? What do you mean if I do two goals? This is the most expensive pack. The chest. You know the cost of getting this to go? The sigils, attack sigils, wonder sigils, range attack. So by default, most of the big pros, they kind of max out like infantry, calf. To get this just to blue, it will cost few $100 to near $1,000 to few $1,000. To get this to go, probably will cost way more than how much it costs to push to the star throws. This one. This one, if you push up all the way to level 5 stars, right? I think it's cheaper as compared to whatever teacher's chest. This is not even. This probably will cost don't know how many times more expensive. So that is so sick. Wait. What the fuck? The free items is ridiculously bad. I'm not gonna buy it anymore. Wait, do we have a target now? Oh, finally you typed my name correctly. Amazing. That's why, right? So nowadays, right, if you guys want to play Lots Mobile and want to cut costs, please at least try doing the free-to-play method. So the free-to-play method, as I said, right? Yes! I won! So the free-to-play method is obviously get the familiar. Oh, 15,000 Asian Drug Riders just like this. As well as the most important formula, in my honest opinion, is always the lucky star. That's the reason why immediately right, I actually get this max to level 10 first, in ahead of other familiars like Gold Digger, Stroke of Fortune. So the first one I max this, second I max Gold because Gold is freaking important. Third, I get my gems, Stroke of Fortune. Fourth, I actually get this Payday because Payday is also very important in random jewels if you are intending with Lucky Leader. Fifth, I got First Class. Six, I start to get all the Colosseum stuff like this that I don't think is as important as the rest, because this lucky star indirectly, right, will give you lots of ultra rares. But apparently today is not the ultra rare days, right? I got easily many gold ultra rares just free to play, so that should be the way. About Worthy Prince, I shall not comment further. Okay, you know the boss thing, right? I'm a guy that love to play this what's that called? Diablo 2. So Diablo 2, right? They have all the different boss stage. So I kind of improvise their names in this boss. What the fuck? We lost again? I'm not gonna play this boss anymore. That is ridiculous. Something is freaking wrong. We need 9 people. We only have like few of us, right? We're gonna lose. Only 9 of us will win the boss at a high percentage of time. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in for the past 40 minutes. It's not much of a content other than this hit by Dirty Barbecue on 000 Bao Ba. And apparently this guy pretend to be offline in Monster Hunting gear. He swapped the gear, but we still managed to walk back and killing him off with 1.3 million read dates. Okay, he swapped his gear to a default infantry gear, so it seems like he's always in default infantry regardless of what we send. I don't know why, but looking at the looks of this, look at this. Sharpshooter Raptor Riders and 0 T2s. I think his plan is to get reinforced by T3 infantry, and that's where he's able to tank all day. But he didn't get what he wished for. Managed to come online, change the war gear, but tank our hits. That is totally wrong. So, is it true that 450% training speed is the optimum for jamming troops? You should not use that as a gauge of saying is that the the best way to jamming troops. The way how you determine the best way is about the efficiency curve. Okay? How much percent you have, right, is very subjective depending on how good of gear you have. Some people have gold champ, some people have even gold this out. Some people have gold this out as well. So it depends. So the main thing is depending on your capability. The main thing is when you push up for troops, right? When you push out your troops, the amount, every cycle that you need to train your troops should be between the fine line of 1 to 3 days, never below 1 day. So that's the reason why when you train T2s, you need to have like 2 plus barrack if you're gonna jam, because if you only got 1 barrack, probably the time it takes to train your troops is less than 24 hours, so it's not gonna be efficient. But let's say you manage to hit to the just nice spot, right, whereby training T2s probably will cost you 1.5 days. That will be the sweet spot, whereby the rest of it will be manners. So 2 barrack, the rest manners, train T2s. 1 barrack, the rest manners, is training T4s. Because with this, probably you're training T4s with 1 manners as well as these mega maggots. This, right? 1 barrack is suffice to have a duration of around 1 day, 2 days plus. So that's the most efficient way. It's not about the training speed. Okay, so guys, thanks so much for tuning in for the past 43 minutes. Rally leads normally they have a mixture of manners and hospitals. Rally leads typically they will have a breakdown like this. So they will have 1 barrack, 6 hospital, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the rest manners. Because in this way, you are able to partake in rallies at the same time build your troops. So it's not really a big trade-off if you were to build your troops, because you're only losing out on that additional like 80% additional certain percentage of troop building. But it's more like a balance between building your troops as well as being able to heal your troops. So that's a good fine line. All this while I've been in this breakdown because I would need to join. At the same time I need to build my troops. Because if you were to demolish your infirmaries and build miners, in that process and rebuilding it again, you're going to lose few 100,000 gems. So I don't think that will be justifiable to do it unless you are building at least 20-30 millions of T2s, stuff like this. If not, it should not be the case. Video on efficiency of training troops. Yes, I do have. I think it's in one of the video. I can't remember what is the video called. Oh, I think the video is about familiar guide. So you just scroll down and find a thumbnail that looks like a familiar, right? About building the familiars, tips and tricks about familiars in a very efficient way. I come up with the efficiency curve and talk about what's the gems per cost. So long story short is this. Let's say you take 1,500 gems divided by 24, you get a certain amount. So that's the cost of gems per hour. But you take 1,000 divided by 15, it will be a different amount. You notice that as you go lower, right, the cost of gems per hour get more and more expensive. So it's more like a concave curve. That's the reason why people will try to aim for somewhere a range of 24 hours, but not a range of 7 days. Pointless, because you need to have a sufficient amount of manners to train out training speed. That's the reason why you can't really push up to too much barracks. So the fine line is 1 day, 2 days, 3 days is fine. Not really. Do you know that this 2% army attack versus this, right, 5% max HP. I already said before about in terms of apple to apple comparison, 1% of army attack is equivalent to 1.71% of army HP. Go back to the video of how I come up with the numbers. Okay, so that's the test, and this test is also coincide with the testing that is done by ICE many years ago, our main rally leader in 080 back then. So you kind of concur with me that results is somewhere around the line of 1.7, 1.8. So it's vary a bit. So bearing this in mind, it's fine. It's fine. In fact, infirmary could be okay, whereby there's high chance for you to walk back. But the reason why people still prefer army attack is because it will kind of like guarantee you to have more kills, since the point of rallies is to kill your opponent. It's not about surviving. So that's the reason why people still choose to have more army attack than more HP. But let's say you bother more about net kills, which means the chances of you walking back and having a more efficient fight, having infirmary, having more HP is fine. Yes, it makes more sense to have more bits, but at the same time, it costs more for you to demolish and rebuild. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in for the past 50 minutes. Take care. Remember to be in your anti-scout, shield if you can't really tank any rally hits, and always go back to your default combat gears. Don't get yourself in trouble. Okay? 有缘再见。有什么问题的话，无妨message me. I will start a message and see how it goes. Okay? So take care. Good luck. Bye bye. No. Who the hell say 1% equal 3% HP? That is wrong. Wrong. Oh, okay, see, wrong. Go and check the video. It's not the case. Who the hell give that results? That's wrong. Okay, bye bye.